Okay, so part 3 of post-trauma. I'm really enjoying this so far. There's a couple of mysteries that we don't have the answers to yet. And in traditional survival horror fashion, we need to get our controller to work. Okay. There we are. So we need a key card, and we need to find the fuse boxes. We also need to melt this ice. I don't get why the microwave that was working wouldn't work, though. I know that we did go through here and the lights went out. There's nothing there. Oh! It's not happened before. And that was a save room that just had cleaning supplies. And this was where we met that first enemy. And there wasn't really anything here. And there is a vending machine in the way. So I think we came all that way for nothing, and we need to melt the ice in the microwave. Let's look for notes, though, that will hopefully tell us maybe that key code combination. And there's we can't interact with that. That just takes us to the save room. Nothing useful. There's nothing in the chest. And we can't, like, melt the ice with cleaning supplies or anything? No. Okay. I think the developers of this have done a really good job. So far. It's atmospheric. It has given me the jitters. I am enjoying this. And I hope you also are. And I'm really going in blind. I don't know anything about this game going in. And there isn't like a side door that the mannequins are no, there's not. Okay. Can you just... No, it's gotta be... Okay. Okay. So we got 1C, 2B. I don't think they're significant, though. Like 1C, 2B. I'm taking notes, by the way, for anyone who's tuning in. And 3A. I don't think that's significant. I think that just tells you where it is, since we haven't found a map yet. Is there a map button? No, there isn't. We can come on, controller. Sorry, chat. I say chat. Is waiting for the train to arrive. Adverts that aren't advertising anything. So this is the generator room.
Huh.
But that microwave didn't give me any options to do anything with it. I took the fuse. And I don't remember seeing any Yeah, no, I don't remember seeing any... Wait, there's a metal wire sticking out of the machine. Maybe it could be useful. Oh. Useful for getting into tight spaces. Okay. We missed that the first run around that we did. So... Okay. So here's what I'm thinking then. Oh, you remember the coffee with the fuse box? I didn't get an inventory prompt though, but let's go try that. So we go round. Lock is jammed, door can't be opened. We couldn't get in there, right? Oh! What do you know? Whew. Oh, that thing's fucking spawned, hasn't it? Wait, is there another one? Does it call others? I don't know how I killed it, but I don't feel any better. And then there's a last fuse box that we gotta get. That thing, died hard. Wonder if it dropped something. Oh. Still out of power, okay. I wonder... No, I don't think those A's and B's mean anything. I don't think that means anything either. So the metal wire, we've already used that then. So the ice block, so maybe it won't always prompt you to use items. So I think we do need to go back into that staff room. But it wasn't down here, was it? It was somewhere else. It was across here. There we go. So yeah, it looks like items that you can use aren't always interactable. Or it won't prompt you to use the item. You've got to manually select it. Which would have been kind of nice to know earlier. What is the thing inside the block? I missed what he said there. What? Wait, that didn't do anything? Oh, maybe we're gonna do it in a... The ice melted in the coffee. I picked up a fuse. So, that was lucky. That could have killed the fuse, since we, you know, we fucking microwaved it. No, that's not the generator room. So maybe this thing isn't so big that you need a map. This is a lot more Silent Hill than it is Resident Evil so far. Now the generator's on. How the fuck are we supposed to know? Okay. So they're on. They're off. So on, 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 oh. Okay. It can't be that simple, right? That's on. Off. Okay, that really hasn't done anything. So if you just turn everything on? No, it can't be... That's got to be linked to the actual... The actual symbols, right? Okay. A, B. Let's see. A. God, that's nothing. Maybe the fuses? That wasn't a door. What do you say? Now that we've done that, I'm thinking the only other place that we could check would be that big yellow gloom, I think they called it. No, still nothing. So I'm trying to remember the places that we've come that might give us a key for the generator. And there's no other doors that we've come across. Excuse me, chat, just one moment. Or dear viewer. Right, so... So wait, we had 1C, 2B, 3A. Maybe that's the key. Because why are those spray painted on the floor like that? I don't remember seeing any code. I doubt the mannequins have moved. And there's not like any like nightlight UV light thing going on, right? So we had 1C, 2A, three A? And then a D. I feel like we're missing something here. B19, B... How many are there? There's one... Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, it's not the number, it's what the number is going across. Has to be, right? So... 1C. No, that's 2C. I didn't read what the fuses said, and it doesn't let me double check them. So I think maybe 2B, 3A. Maybe let's go back and look and see if there's any other clues. That is definitely 3B. 3D! Oh! Not 3A, there's 3D. So is that the number of switches flipped, or where it is from 04533323? Over there on the billboard? None of those have cleared off.
Huh.
They're not just mannequins. Okay, so he's got no reason to go... And we've checked all four corners of the tunnel, and I don't think anything changed. Nothing there. Okay. Oh wait. No, there's nothing here. I don't remember there being anything useful on the other side. So maybe let's retry, because the only puzzle is the key code. So that's a 4-letter code. 3. Wait a minute. That's not the order, A, B, C, right? So, what, it was 3A. 2, no. 3A, 2B, 1C, 3D? No. That'd be too easy, right? Am I missing clues? Well, it has to correspond with this, right? Because it wouldn't make any sense for it not to. $3D. There's 1, 2... There are 3Ds there. Oh, wait. So, of the A's, it can only be that one. And of the B's, it can only be that one, right? And there's 1C. So 1C has to be flipped. So maybe it's a process of elimination. So 1C cannot be flipped. There can be... Oh, right, okay. So maybe it's like elimination. So there can only be 2 B's flipped. But there are only 2 B's. So now... Wait, so... Okay, hang on. Let's do a tally here on our notes. So... There's 3 Ds, but there's... Yeah, so there can only be 3 Ds flipped. So that's 1, 2, 3. There is only 3 Ds. So now it's just figuring out which one of the A's. But in order to flip a B, that's 1 A down. So now there's 2 remaining A's. But which ones? But only 1 C can be flipped. And there's 3 C's. How How do you know which A's? Well, with one A, two A's flipped, there can only be one A, one remaining A flip. I just hear glass breaking. Is that any help? Oh, well, maybe it corresponds to that. Down below. So maybe it's over here, because that one's flipped. You see my logic here? So that one down at the bottom is flipped on, so maybe these need to stay off. And the one at the bottom is on. Oh yeah, so maybe you do have to match them, but there can't be too many on. But there's no, like, power switch? Okay. On. Maybe it's where it's missing power? But 3 D switches have to be flipped. So the only way... Or maybe that's what's already flipped, which would be D and A. So you've got to switch the ones that aren't, that don't have any power? Is that it? Because that would kind of make sense if the bottom circuit is completing it, but the top one isn't, right? Okay, so that needs power. They don't require any power. This one... Oh, wait, no, because that one that's off... Oh, wait, well, that one's off. So that one's on. They're off. And these all need to be on? Ah, fuck, that's not it. Well, that one's off. It'd be really nice if it gave me some kind of, like, feedback. So if I complete a circuit, do any of these light up or anything? Because I haven't noticed them do that. Or was my original thinking actually the one? So there has to be 3 Ds. There are only 3 Ds that have to be on. There can only be one C, but we can find out which C by activating the 2 Bs. 1 B is already activated. There is only one other B. So it's 1 C, so it's 2 B, 3 A, 3 D, so all the Ds. 1 B, so it's 2 more A's. No, it's 1 more A. Because they're already activated by activating the D and the B. So it's 1 more A. And then process of elimination. The B, we've already got the B's. 2B, 3 D's. So now it's just what C, since there's only 2. But we don't know which. Okay, I'm just going to assume it's this one. Because that one's already on at the bottom there. What does that say? 1... No, zooming doesn't help. 3A. Oh, wait, no, there's 3 Cs. Fuck. No, but only 1 C can be activated. No, there's 3 Cs. Shit, I'm completely wrong. Well, that one's off. That one is also off. I'm stumped then. Is it worth checking a guide just for the focus of progression? Because I've seen like 0 hints. There's no more doors. 04. That doesn't help. We did everything in here. We haven't picked up any notes, as far as I'm aware. There's nothing up there. And that doesn't tell me anything. Alright, we'll have to go and look for more clues. And that isn't anything, right? No. The keycard room doesn't help. But hey, maybe we missed something, so... but it was only stairs in the supply room back here. So I don't think that's going to help. That is kind of repeating. But I don't think that's anything significant. Because there's a 4 there.
Oh.
Elevator. And those, that tape wouldn't help me, would it?
Again, here we are. I'm dealing with some... Again, here we are. I'm dealing with someone who's also strangely immune to the gloom. He's kinda like me, but let's be clear, he doesn't deserve this perk. No, he doesn't.
Let's go double check chat. Let's see. Okay. Just a moment. You know what? Just for the sakes of the let's play, let's consult a guide. Because I think we're just going to find ourselves very stuck. You know, I got the feeling this is, okay. Post-trauma generator. Sorry to do this, but, you know, I'm going to be stuck on this for hours. Okay. So walkthrough. But I won't spoil any of the others. So the 3D 1C 2B, I'm correct about that. So I was right. You need to turn on 3 D levers, 2 B levers. So you start with the 2 red levers first, and then you move to the black ones to finish it off. What, so you've got to do it in order? So it's... 2 D levers, 2 B levers, and 3 A levers. Start with the 2 red levers first, then move to the black ones to finish it off. So the middle ones are on. Right, okay, so I was right. But it just, I guess the math didn't work out. Okay. At least we know what to do now, chat. We gotta go all the way back. But it's okay. At least we know where we're at now. I don't usually like consulting guides for that. But it's like when you know that you've solved it, but the game is just kind of being janky. You know, maybe it is me. But we will get there. So we start with the 2 red levers. That oh, okay. Guess I did it. Wait, did I have them off instead of on? Oh, fuck. Well, I figured out the puzzle. Oh, no, the keycards are across the hall. Well, across the railway. You know, in real-life train stations, I don't recommend doing this. You know, just skipping across the tracks. But I'm surprised more people don't. Not that I ever have. Similar to mine, but the writing on it does not make sense and it's stained in blood. Yeah, why don't you try your own key card, Roman?
Hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, no, hush now.
I'm sorry. I don't know where I am.
See? So loud. So much screaming with you. Hush.
I think I need help. There's this...
We all need help. Do we deserve it, though?
You know, the staple of the...
I think. There's a door.
A locked door, yes. I have the code.
You do? Oh, how?
I don't know, but I do. 33284.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Don't thank me. I'm supposed to give it to you.
What is that?
I said I don't know. I don't want to know.
My name is Roman.
Jill. But you knew that. 33284.
I've written it down. Okay. You know, the the socially stilted but somehow supposed to be a functioning adult, and the incredible awkwardness of the classic Silent Hill survival horror protagonist is definitely there. But what else would they do, you know? Just go, the classic, what is this place? Screens are flickering, glitching. What were they monitoring? Yeah, what were they monitoring? See if you can log in. Consult the strategy guide for the game. Okay. That thing's getting ever closer, isn't it? Okay, so we got the key code for the door. I did write it down. What happens if we go through the door early? Oh, shit. Whoa! Oh, that was supposed to happen.
Hello? Officer Kelly?
It's the guy from the tape.
Mitch? Is this... What is this, guys? Oh, no. This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real. No, not like this.
Oh, it's a first-person segment. So, what, are we in a flooded house? I don't have a flashlight. So, huh. Oh, man, you'd be freezing. I can't see a thing. I've sworn I heard voices coming from the interrogation room. You know, not having every line voiced. I know the voice acting isn't like the best, but was this game, was it so like out of budget to just have all of the dialogue lines voiced, or were they added in later? Considering it's not the most highbrow, most expensive voice actors that they possibly could have gotten. You know, just saying. Where is everyone? Why is it all flooded? I don't know, and I can't see anything. Oh. Ugh. Oh, well, this is unpleasant and uncomfortable. This looks like my desk. My head hurts. What's happening? Yeah. What? How? Desk from where? Okay, how do I get out? Oh, jeez. I spent a lot of time organizing these files, and no one's thanked me for it. Okay, there's the door icon. Exit. There's no way that's gonna be openable. What a weird door. The crank to open it's missing. Okay. Is that a second door? Police records. Why is this thing here? I love how, like, the questions are always like, what is this thing? Not, what the fuck is going on? I need the chief's keycard if I want to get into the evidence locker. They always leave this door open, now it's locked. Great. What the fuck? Okay. What are those bottles noises? Oh, key code. Try it. They always change the code of this thing. 33284. Oh. What are they, dots? Oh, it's a flickering light. You know, not having a flashlight is just... Okay. Could have sworn I heard voices coming from the interrogation room. We already went there, though. That's the interrogation room? Okay, oh. That's the key code door, right? Sorry guys, this is really fucking hard to see a thing here. Oh. These cabinets shouldn't be here. All the doors are stuck. Everything feels out of place. How did I get here? Whatever's in these boxes, I don't think it will survive the water damage. Well, have you looked? No? No. Oh. You know... I get the Resident Evil 7 worship. Oh, it was on. How long has it been here? Well, that makes things better. At least I could see, you know, in the Roman bits. Has this room always been here? Because there's no way that you could fit through there, right? Okay. Okay, so this is a new part of the game. So I feel like this is a good place to stop. And we will pick it back up a little bit later.